Okay, thanks. Thanks everybody for coming. So you probably noticed on Friday night with the, I think they call it dumping the trash, Friday evening, the stuff nobody wants you to really follow. Governor Lamont reported that he is going to do 2 debates. We had agreed to do at least 6. Last time around, when I ran against the governor in 2018, we did 5 debates. There are many networks in Connecticut that wanted to do one. He turned them down. He turned down the League of Women Voters. If anything, we're talking about who's going to run the state of Connecticut through what's likely to be a very rough 4-year period. We've got crime that's out of control. We've got government getting between parents and their children. We've got unaffordability. People are about to fill their oil tanks. People are worried about that. Many people will only be able to afford half of their oil tank. What if we have a cold winter? People are worried about gas prices. Yes, they're down relative to where they were at $5 a gallon, but they're still too high. This is a really, really important election. And to put it mildly, Governor Lamont has not been the most transparent governor. We've got several FBI investigations. We have one of the scandal at the Port Authority and the cost overruns at the pier. I understand Costas Diamantis will be having something to say today about the allegations of workforce abuse and racial discrimination and all the other stuff that's going on there. The voters of Connecticut deserve to hear the positions of each candidate. It's bizarre to me that Governor Lamont is dodging it. Probably the best example is over my shoulder with Semaphore. This is a company that Governor Lamont's wife is invested in. Now, normally a governor's spouse would not be on the table. I get it. But when you're a sitting governor, and your spouse makes an investment in a company that's doing business with the state of Connecticut, and by the way, the state of Connecticut is a co-investor in that investment, and the governor of Connecticut, at a time where he has unilateral authority, gives that company a $26 million taxpayer-funded contract, we have a right to know. This is our money. This is taxpayer money. At the time, Governor Lamont said he was going to release how much he made, and he was going to give the family profits to charity. That was over 2 years ago. The $26 million contract was granted. The company filed for a $2 billion IPO. And I appreciate you all asking, what's his answer? I don't want to talk about that anymore. That's not an acceptable answer for someone who's running to be the CEO of the state of Connecticut. It's not a respectable answer when he already promised to disclose it. It's not a respectable answer when he refuses FOI requests and things across the board. And it's not an acceptable answer when we're 50 days from one of the most important decisions the residents of Connecticut are going to make. It's not right. So here's my suggestion. My suggestion is that the news agencies who were cut out of this debate keep asking them. I'm in. Any place, anywhere, anytime. I am in. At a minimum, we should be doing 4 or 5 debates. And if we can't get them there, I would at a minimum suggest that the 2 debates be longer than an hour. We got 3 candidates. Divide that by an hour with the intros. It's about 10 minutes to 15 minutes for each candidate. So 15 minutes in the first debate, maybe 30 minutes in the second debate. Do you think it's fair to the voters of Connecticut that they get less than an hour with this governor over the next 50 days to make a critical decision? It's not right. Shouldn't stand. The other debate we should have is we should have a lieutenant governor debate. I love Laura Devlin. She will match up extraordinarily well to what we have. When I asked Laura Devlin, I didn't want somebody who's going to go around cutting ribbons. Laura, like I am, is an advocate of repealing 830G and bringing the right affordable housing program to Connecticut. Laura is an advocate of supporting a woman's right to choose. Laura is an advocate of lower taxes, keeping people safe, supporting our law enforcement. She's got a voting record that proves it. I would love to see a debate between the current Lieutenant Governor and Laura Devlin. So please keep pushing on the debates. Again, anytime, anywhere, any day, I'm in.